What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. New Orleans is far too familiar with weather calamities, man. It was just this past year, I remember doing a video warning some of my subscribers who live in that area, live in that vicinity of an encroaching hurricane. Now, ultimately, the storm was not as bad as it could have been, but it still caused some damage and power was out for in some places, I think up to 2 weeks. Um, Matter of fact, I think one of my subscribers that lives in that area I think her name is Elena Duncombe or Duncombe. I haven't heard from her in a little while, but I know she's one of my subscribers that lives in that area. Um, of course, New Orleans was decimated by Hurricane Katrina some 17 years ago. Last night, New Orleans was hit again by a powerful tornado, a powerful multi-vortex tornado. And some of the hardest hit areas were some of the areas that were destroyed by Hurricane Katrina. The tornado appeared to start in a New Orleans suburb, and then it moved east across the Mississippi River into the lower Ninth Ward, and then hit parts of St. Bernard Parish before moving northeast. Those are some of the areas that we all remember were completely like destroyed by Hurricane Katrina back in 2005. Now, I want to say something about multi-vortex tornadoes. The natives used to refer to them as dead man walking. Not the tornado, but you. If you saw one, you were a dead man walking. But also, it was a reference to the fact that multi-vortex tornadoes have these small vortices that uh, form around the main funnel that often looks like arms and legs. And some of the most notable multi-vortex tornadoes that come to mind are the Xenia, Ohio tornado from April of 1974. That was an F5. The Gerald, Texas tornado in May of 1997. That was an F5. The Tuscaloosa, Alabama tornado in 2011 under the new Fajita scale, I believe it's a gentleman's name. Uh, that was an EF4. Even the strongest tornado to strike where I live at, Richmond, Virginia, which doesn't get hit by tornadoes that often, but it was a June 1951 tornado. There was actually a picture of it. That was a multi-vortex tornado. It was an F4. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was, at the very least, a high-end EF3. But we'll see. Unfortunately, one person did lose their life in this situation. Um, to any of my subscribers that are in that area, our hearts and prayers go out to you. And this is an area that has been hit far too often by by the worst weather you can think of. But tell me what you guys think.